Just a test. Test, 1, 2, 3, testing. Right here, Colin Struckman. Testing. Welcome to tonight's girls volleyball matchup between Portsmouth and Mount Hope. Both teams are undefeated currently on the season. Portsmouth with a 3-0 record, while Mount Hope has a 6-0 record. Good evening and welcome to the new gymnasium here at Portsmouth High School as the Patriots girls volleyball team gets set to take on the Mount Hope Huskies in what should be an exciting matchup. I'm Colin Struckman bringing you tonight's matchup here in Portsmouth as Mount Hope starts off hot with the first point of the game. Both teams currently undefeated on the season, Portsmouth boasting a 3-0 record, while Mount Hope counters with a perfect 6-0 record as well. Cassiano checking into the game here early for Portsmouth, making a quick substitution after Mount Hope gets the first point of the game. Casey couldn't get it over the net there for Portsmouth. Portsmouth actually had the first point of the game. Mount Hope just scored there, so tied up at 1 apiece here. Rodriguez on the serve here for Mount Hope. Little too much on that one for Morgan Casey at the net as it travels out of bounds. Mount Hope gets a point. They take a 2-1 lead. Portsmouth looking to build some momentum off their 3-game win streak to start the season. They're certainly going to be put to the test here tonight against Mount Hope, who's been dominant so far with that perfect 6-0 record. Portsmouth tying it up there here at 2 apiece. This should be a back-and-forth affair here between both teams. Durant serving here from the left side for the Patriots. As Shaw couldn't quite get it over the net there for the Lady Huskies, and the Patriots will get the point, and they now take a 3-2 lead as Durant serves yet again from the left side here for the Patriots. Huskies regain the point there, now tied up here at 3 apiece. Lehane goes for the spike, and that's hit out of bounds by Rodriguez. Lehane's so talented with that spike at the net. Definitely do not want to be in front of that when she is at the front of the net as the Patriots now take a 4-3 lead. Palmer checking in here for Portsmouth, the libero and defensive specialist for the Patriots. Huskies can't seem to get going after a little bit of a fast start. They now trail 5-3. Portsmouth starting to gain a little momentum. Palmer now serving from the left side. Great play to keep it alive there for Mount Hope. Cassiano goes to the point, and she gets it. Portsmouth now up 6-3, going on a little run here to take a 3-point advantage over Mount Hope. Palmer again here, serving from the left side. Portsmouth definitely could be a dominant team when they're in control of the serve. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Patriots, and Mount Hope takes advantage. It gets on the board once again. They now trail 6-4 here. As Mia Shaw's going to serve from the right side for Mount Hope. Lehane going for the kill. And the point goes toward Portsmouth. She can be so forceful at the net. That really helps this team. It'll be 7-4 Portsmouth. Cassiano there on the serve. Horley trying to set it to Lehane, who goes for the kill. Can't get that one to go. Anderson tried the kill, but a great block. Durant going for it. And she'll get it as Mount Hope struggled to get it over after Durant spiked it. 8-4 now, Portsmouth leads. So they start to gain a little bit of control in this one. But they should definitely expect a little pushback from Mount Hope. Definitely not going to be any easy points in this game, in this match here tonight. Cassiano there on the serve from the right side. Mount Hope couldn't get out of their own way as they struggled to get it over the net. Portsmouth now taking a 5-point lead here. Cassiano again here from the right side. Kept alive there by Palmer. Horley made a diving play to try and keep it alive, but she could not. And Mount Hope's going to get back on the point board here. They're down 9-5. Pacheco now checking in here for Mount Hope. So they trail by 4. Senior Pacheco now serving here for Mount Hope. It's going to be a service error on her part. She hits it directly into the net. Portsmouth will now take over here for the serve, as they hold a 5-point advantage, and Lehane will be serving from the right side. Great kill there by Hannah Rodriguez, the freshman there from Mount Hope. She came in with fire at the net and gets the kill. Seen a lot of her so far. Definitely going to be one of the key factors here for Mount Hope in this match here. Only a freshman, but making her presence felt so far. Brown on the serve there for Mount Hope. Tapped over by Anderson, and Mount Hope couldn't find a way to communicate with each other. Anderson gets the point there for Portsmouth, and the Patriots are now up by 5 yet again. Anna Wilson on the serve here from the right side for Portsmouth, the libero. And a well-placed ball there by Reardon of Mount Hope. The senior gets the kill inbounds. That will give Mount Hope the point as they're hanging tough here with Portsmouth in the early going of this match. Savignon there on the serve there for Mount Hope. Kept alive by Wilson. Lehane pushes it over. Great play there by Rodriguez, who taps it over ever so slightly for the point. Mount Hope throwing Portsmouth off guard here as of late, as they now only trail by 3. A little bit of a momentum swing. And after the serve from Savignon from the right side, it was hit out of bounds there by Portsmouth. And Mount Hope dominating the last few points here. They only trail by 2 now, 11-9 against Portsmouth. Savignon again on the serve, but she hits it out of bounds. Portsmouth will now retain the serve here, so they hold a 12-9 lead. Cassiano checking back into the game here for the Patriots. Durant going for the kill. She taps it over. Can't get the point. But hit into the net there by Rodriguez of Mount Hope. Another error gives the Patriots a 4-point lead here. Tatum Horley serving to the right side for the Patriots. Wilson tries to set up Lehane. And a beautiful kill there from Lehane as she gets it right over the net. Gets a little help, but gets the point in there for Portsmouth. So they're back up to a 5-point lead. They now hold a 14-9 advantage over Mount Hope and make that 15-9. As Mount Hope clawed back at one point, but now trailed by 6. The momentum is swinging back in favor of the Patriots. Mount Hope calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here after the break.
You're invited to the post-prom golf outing 2021 fundraiser for our graduating seniors, Friday, May 14th at Green Valley Country Club. It's going to be a great day of golf. You'll get a golf cart, food, and possibly prizes. Tee time start at 9:30, and we can't wait to see you there. You're invited to the post-prom golf outing 2021 fundraiser for our graduating seniors, Friday, May 14th at Green Valley Country Club. It's going to be a great day of golf. You'll get a golf cart, food, and possibly prizes. Tee time start at 9:30, and we can't wait to see you there. You're invited to the post-prom golf outing 2021 fundraiser for our graduating seniors.
We're back after the Mount Hope timeout. Portsmouth holding a 15-9 lead over Mount Hope. Portsmouth has the serve yet again. Tatum Horley serving from the right side for the third consecutive time here. And Mount Hope really struggling to get it over the net here in these last couple of points. It's really cost them, and Portsmouth now has a 16-9 lead here. So they're slowly starting to pull away in the first set, but Mount Hope trying to stay in it. Wilson trying to set up Durant, taps it over. Durant goes for the kill, just out of bounds, that close. It's now 16-10. Mount Hope trails by 6, and they'll now have the serve. Hannah Rodriguez, the freshman, is going to serve from the right side for the Huskies. Casey goes for the kill, kept alive there by Rodriguez. And a great shot there by Mia Shaw, the freshman. There's 3 freshmen on this team. They're making an impact here in a tough matchup against Portsmouth. But Mia Shaw will get the kill and a beautifully placed ball there for the Huskies. And Portsmouth now has a 5-point advantage as they hold a 16-11 lead. Rodriguez again with the serve from the right side, and Mount Hope gets another point. It's now 16-12. Both teams have pushed each other so far in this match. Rodriguez again serving from the right side. And Portsmouth has really struggled the past couple of points. They're letting these easy points slip away. And Mount Hope now only trailing by 3. Rodriguez again serving from the right side. And Wilson couldn't control it. She hits it out of bounds. Mount Hope really clawing back. The momentum starting to swing in their favor as they only trail by a mere 2 points. Portsmouth holding a 16-14 lead here. Great play by Wilson to keep it alive. Horley trying to set up Durant, who goes for the kill. Horley sets up Casey. It's kept alive there by Ferreira. Great play by Lehane to keep it alive. Casey tries to tap it over. And Savignon couldn't get it over the net there for Mount Hope. Actually, that was Reardon who was right at the net, but regardless, Portsmouth holds a 17-14 lead rather. Durant serving from the left side. Lehane goes for the kill, but hits it into the net. Couldn't get it quite over there. And Mount Hope trailing 17-15 here against Portsmouth. It's been a back and forth battle in the first set. Casey tried to go for the kill, couldn't get it to go. Orley sets up Lehane. We try to put a little top spin on that one and get it over for a kill, but could not. And Mount Hope only trailing by 1, 17-16. Really found their groove after they called that timeout, but couldn't keep the momentum going as Ferreira hit it right into the net. And Portsmouth will now hold on to the serve. And when Portsmouth's serves are consistent, they're definitely a tough team to beat here in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League, as Palmer served it there for the Lady Patriots. She keeps it alive for Portsmouth. Orley tries to set up. Cassiano goes for the kill and gets it to go. And Portsmouth now has a 19-16 lead. They've shown that they can pull away at times, but Mount Hope has been able to claw back and keep this an even match so far in the first set. Palmer again with the serve from the left side. Orley going for the kill. But it won't be a point for the Patriots. Mount Hope gets a word at the point there. And they are now trailing by 2, 19-17. As Mia Shaw will serve from the right side here. Lehane bumped it up there to Anderson, who gets it to go for a point for the Patriots. He's able to 3-point advantage, 20-17. Cassiano with the serve from the left side for Portsmouth. A great play there by number 11 of Mount Hope, Brown, who fooled Portsmouth at the net for the point. It's now 20-18, Portsmouth. Portsmouth trying to close in on this first set, but Mount Hope is not going to give them any hope. They're going to battle with them throughout this first set. Lehane taps it over. And Mount Hope strikes again. Relying on Rodriguez, who's been a pleasant surprise as a freshman tonight, and they now only trail by 1. It is 20-19 Patriots. Lehane going for the kill. Gets the net. Has a little help there. She taps it over with the kill. Lehane gets the point there for the Patriots, as they hold a 21-19 lead. Lehane now serving here for the Patriots from the left side. Portsmouth trying to hold on to the serve. They can score in bunches, especially when they have the serve. Orley sets up Lehane. Or excuse me, that was number 11 of Portsmouth, McDonald, but she hits into the net. It's now 21-20 Portsmouth. Mount Hope trailing by 1 can tie it up on this possession here. Brown on the serve. Great play to keep it alive by Palmer, but just not enough for the Patriots, and we are tied up here at 21 apiece. It's been a thrilling first set between both teams. So we are tied up here in Portsmouth. Brown again with the serve from the right side. Anderson goes for the kill. Now Hope keeps it alive. But a costly error there by the freshman Mia Shaw of Mount Hope. She hits it in the net, and Portsmouth now up by 1, 22-21. So now have the serve after Mount Hope's miscue. Wilson, the libero here with the serve from the right side. Portsmouth trying to add on to their 1-point lead, but they can't just there. Mount Hope ties it up at 22 apiece. It's going to be a race to the finish for this first set. Both teams just 3 points away from a first set victory. Casey goes for the kill and gets it to go. She can be a dominating presence at the net for Portsmouth. And she puts them up 1, just 2 points shy of a first set victory as they hold a 23-22 lead. Worley serving from the right side. A great kill there by Mount Hope, putting it where no Portsmouth defenders were. And that makes it a 23-23 match here. We are tied up as we'll await the finish to the first set as Portsmouth calls a timeout, but we'll be right back.
Fryer saved it, even though it didn't look like it was going to be not there. Ball, and Lucetti spots up and hits the three, the lefty.
Control possession. Back to Desmondi, the jump shot.
We're back after the Portsmouth timeout. Both teams have 23 points as we're tied up in the first set. But a miscue there by number 3 at Mount Hope, Savignon, the senior. And that'll put Portsmouth up 24-23. And we have set point for the first set. They're 1 point away from winning the first set as Durant will serve from the left side. Kept alive by Durant, and it goes out of bounds a little too far for anyone to track it and try and make a diving play. And it'll be 24-24 here. Have to win by 2, so one team will need to get 2 points ahead in order to win that first set. Now Hope with the serve. Corley tries to push it over. Tap by Casey. Kept alive there by Portsmouth. Corley sends it over. Just out of bounds. It was really close, but just not enough to keep it in bounds as Mount Hope is up 25-24 now. We have a timeout as Portsmouth tries to settle down and salvage this first set as they trail by 1. But we will be right back. We're back after the timeout. Mount Hope with the serve for set point for the first set. Ferreira had the serve there. Lahane taps it over. She keeps it alive. Horley trying to set it there for Cassiano. Kept alive by Wilson. Horley trying to set up Lahane, but blocked there by Mount Hope. And they have won the first set. Portsmouth seemed like they were in control of the first set for a majority of that set, but Mount Hope was right there with them, and they claw back to earn a first set victory by a score of 26-24. And Portsmouth now trails in sets 1-0. As Mount Hope celebrates their first set victory. We'll pause and be back here for the second set.
Fryer saved it, even though it didn't look like it was going to be not there. Ball, and Lucenti spots up and hits the three, the lefty.
Control possession. Back to Desmond, the jump shot.
We're back for the start of the second set. Mount Hope won the first set 26-24 after a ferocious comeback. We'll see if they can build off that momentum here in the second set, but Portsmouth trying to tie things up at one apiece in sets. After dropping the first set, Portsmouth will have the serve to start the second set as Horley serves from the right side. Great block there by Casey. That'll be the key play that results in a point there for the Patriots as they open up set number 2 with a 1-0 lead. But the Patriots' next serve goes right into the net, a service error. Chalk it up for them, and it'll be tied up at one apiece as Savignon serves from the right side here for Mount Hope. Kept alive there by Marisola as she hit it over the net. Worley put a little too much on that one. That travels out of bounds as Mount Hope will retain the serve and take a 2-1 lead. Savignon again with the serve. It's going to be a service error on her part as she hits it out of bounds. A little too much on that one as things are tied up at 2 apiece. Portsmouth with the serve now as Cassiano, the senior, will serve here for Portsmouth from the left. Lahane goes for the kill. A little too much on that one. Couldn't keep it in play. And Mount Hope now holds a 3-2 lead. Julia Durant, the senior captain, checking back in here for Portsmouth. Rodriguez on the serve from the right there for Mount Hope. And Portsmouth gets the point here again. They tie it up at 3 apiece. Trying to break free of Mount Hope. But that's not going to be easy, as we saw earlier in the first set. Portsmouth with the serve now. Palmer with the serve here from the left side. Palmer makes a nice play to keep it alive. As Marisola goes for the kill and gets it over and in for the point, as the Patriots now hold a 4-3 lead. Palmer again serving from the left side. Great play to keep it alive there by Durant, as Horley tried to tap it over the net, but couldn't get it over, as we are now tied up at 4 apiece. You can sense a little bit of tension in this one. This is a critical matchup for both teams. It's Mount Hope and Portsmouth trying to stay toward the top of the standings, as Lahane goes for a kill and gets the point. Portsmouth now holding a 5-4 lead. Olivia McDonald subs back in here for the Patriots. She'll be serving from the left side. And Mount Hope adds another point on the board. We're tied up at 5 apiece. Both teams in a stalemate so far in the second set. No one's been able to pull away. Shaw on the serve here from the left side. Anderson went for the kill. Couldn't get it to go. McDonald made a diving attempt, but just not enough to get the point for Portsmouth, as Mount Hope adds another. They now hold a 6-5 lead. A little bit of miscommunication there between Durant and McDonald, and that'll cost Portsmouth the point. They now trail 7-5. Shaw again with the serve from the right. Kept alive by Palmer. Lahane goes to the kill. Goes right back toward Portsmouth as Horley tapped it over. Nice diving play there by Horley, but just not enough, as Lahane couldn't track it down after a diving hit by Horley, and Portsmouth now down by 3. Now Hope starting to gain a little momentum as they hold an 8-5 lead. Shaw again with that serve. And Mount Hope adds another. Portsmouth trying to keep the energy level up despite being down by 4 and dropping the first set. And Portsmouth finally gets back on the board here. They're down 9-6. Trying to use the serve to their advantage. So we'll see a substitution as Cassiano checks back into the game here for Portsmouth. It'll be Lahane serving from the right side. Portsmouth trailing by 3 here. Kept alive there by Wilson. Lahane going for the spike. Couldn't get the kill. A little too much heat on that one as it travels out of bounds. And Portsmouth will lose the serve as Mount Hope will now take over with the serve, and they hold a 4-point advantage. Stevenson, the junior, with the serve. Hits it into the net. Couldn't get it over. She'll have the service error, and Portsmouth now takes over with the serve. Morgan Casey subbing in here for Portsmouth. We've seen a lot of subs throughout this game as they try to fend off Mount Hope. Wilson with the serve. And Portsmouth's going to get the point as they now only trail by 2. They're down 10-8. Trying to build off that as the libero, Anna Wilson, serves yet again from the right side. Kept alive there by Lahane. Wilson to McDonald, who gets it over. Punch by Horley to keep it alive, and Portsmouth ends up getting the point. Great team effort on that last point there, and Portsmouth now only down by 1. It seemed bleak as Mount Hope was doing everything right and taking over, but Portsmouth now only trails by 1 as Wilson serves yet again from the right side, but can't get it over the net. It's going to be a service error for Wilson. Portsmouth could have really used that point there to try and tie things up at 10 apiece, but cannot as they now trail 11-9 against Mount Hope. Brown with the serve. Lahane keeping it alive. Horley sets it for Cassiano. Horley couldn't find a way to tap it over. And Portsmouth now losing by 3 as they trail 12-9. Brown again with the serve. That's going to be a service error on her end as Portsmouth will now have the serve. They trail 12-10. It's going to be a substitution made on the floor here. Marisola checks back in here for Portsmouth. And Portsmouth now trailing by 1. 12-11 here. They're going to try and tie things up as they hold the serve. Good opportunity to do so. Horley serving from the right side. And Portsmouth again tied up at 12. They have come back and fought hard in set number 2. Horley again from the right side serving. And Portsmouth has taken over as of late. They add another point to the board and hold a 13-12 lead. Surprisingly, we didn't see a Mount Hope timeout to try and settle things down. They'll continue to play on. And another point for Portsmouth. They are taking over as they hold a 14-12 lead. Trying to gain some separation here. Another miscue from Mount Hope. This is hit out of bounds, and Portsmouth now up by 3. Corley will serve again from the right side. Rodriguez went for the kill. Cassiano tips it over. Corley sets it to Cassiano, goes for the kill. Wilson sets it to Lehane. Great block to keep it alive there by Reardon, but just not enough to get the point, as Portsmouth will get yet another point. So they hold a 16-12 lead. Corley again from the right side, serving. And Mount Hope has really struggled to get it over the net as of late. Portsmouth comes roaring back and takes a 5-point lead. Timeout by Mount Hope, and we'll be right back after the break. We're back after the Mount Hope timeout. Portsmouth up by 5 as they try to pull away and attempt to win set number 2. It won't be any easy task. Trying to keep it alive. Wilson punches it near the out-of-bounds marker to try and keep it alive, but could not. A crazed sequence sets the Patriots a little off their mark, as Mount Hope makes it a 17-13 Portsmouth lead. Savignon on the serve there. Marisola puts it over. Rodriguez going for the kill. Great dig there by Cassiano. Marisola tries to tap it over, but couldn't get a little help with the net, as Mount Hope gets the point. They now trail by 3. Wilson trying to dodge the serve and somehow was able to predict that it was going to be sailing out of bounds. Great instincts there by the libero, and that gives Portsmouth an 18-14 lead. Cassiano with the serve from the right there for Portsmouth. And Portsmouth puts another point on the board. They hold a 19-14 lead. Cassiano again from the right. Rodriguez tried to get the serve. Dig there by Lehane. But Portsmouth will not get the point as Mount Hope gets on the board yet again. They now trail by 4. Rodriguez with the serve. And Mount Hope adds another. Portsmouth trying to keep their composure as they hold a 3-point lead. But Mount Hope staying in it. Rodriguez again from the right. Lahane going for the kill, and she gets it. She gets a little fired up after the kill, and that puts Portsmouth up by 4. Lahane hit a soaring shot right over the net. It's almost impossible to defend. It'll be Palmer serving from the left. Palmer tracks it down. Marisola bumps it over. Tip there by Lahane. Horley pushes it over. Horley sets it to Lahane, where she hits it into the net. Had a lot of room in front of her, but couldn't take advantage, and Mount Hope now trailing by 3, 20-17. As they'll have the serve here. Ferreira serving from the right. Durant trying to get the kill. But Brown trying to put a little change up over the net. A little trickery and trying to fool the Patriots, but could not. She hits it into the net. And Portsmouth now up by 4, 21-17. Olivia McDonald will serve here for the Patriots. Serving from the left. And again, a little miscommunication there from Portsmouth. Having a little trouble with those low angle shots. Directed in from Mount Hope. And the Huskies now trail by 3, 21-18. Shaw with the serve there for the Huskies. McDonald sent it over. Torley trying to get a little trickery there and get the point, but could not, as Mount Hope clawing back in this set, trailing by 2, 21-19. Shaw again serving from the right. Lahane taps it over. Kept alive there by McDonald. Lahane going for the kill, but a great dig to keep it alive there by number 8 of Mount Hope, Ferreira. It's no easy task trying to defend Lahane's furious spike. It's now 22-19 Portsmouth. They lead by 3 as they'll have the serve again. Lahane serving from the left. But it's going to be a miscue on her part. It's going to be a service error. Could be a costly error as Portsmouth only up by 2. Very little margin for error in this set. Anderson tried to get the kill. Horley tried to push it over, but hits it into the net. She's had a little trouble with that as of late, looking to overcome that issue. But Portsmouth only up by 1, 22-21 here. As Stevenson served it there for Mount Hope. But Rodriguez, who has been a huge factor so far tonight, commits an error and hits it into the net. Portsmouth up by 2 as we inch closer to the end of set number 2. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. We're back after the timeout. Portsmouth just 2 points away from a second set victory. But Mount Hope not going to make it easy on him here. Wilson serving from the right. And she gets the point there for Portsmouth. An ace for Wilson. She makes it 24-21. And we have set point for the second set. Wilson serving from the right. Rodriguez going for the kill. Kept alive there by Wilson. Cassiano is kept alive there by Stevenson, but not enough as Portsmouth comes back to tie things up. They win set number 2 by a score of 25-21. Another back and forth battle here in the second set, and we have a thriller here in Portsmouth. Both teams have one set apiece, so this third set is going to be very important in determining whoever can come out on top here in this match. We'll take a quick break and be back for the third set as we're tied at 1 apiece.
You're invited to the post-prom golf outing 2021 fundraiser for our graduating seniors, Friday, May 14th at Green Valley Country Club. It's going to be a great day of golf. You'll get a golf cart, food, and possibly prizes. Tee time start at 9:30, and we can't wait to see you there. You're invited to the
We're back for the start of the third set, and we are tied up here at 1 apiece. Mount Hope won the first set 26-24, and Portsmouth responded with a 25-21 second set victory. We are set here for the third set in Portsmouth. Mount Hope's going to start with the serve here, as it'll be Savignon, the senior, serving from the right side for Mount Hope. Savignon, definitely an excellent player for this Mount Hope team, the senior setter. She had a great game against Juanita Sanchez with 18 assists, 10 serves with 3 aces. So something to pay attention to. She's an excellent server for this Mount Hope squad. Casey goes for the kill. Dig there by Wilson. Great diving effort there. And that'll be a great play, and that would help result in the first point in the third set for Portsmouth. As it throws Mount Hope off guard and puts the Patriots up by 1. Arisola, the senior, checking in here for Portsmouth. Horley with the serve from the right. Furious spike there by Rodriguez. And Portsmouth ends up on top. They get the point and start out 2-0 here in the third set, trying to build some momentum off their second set victory. Horley serving from the right side. And an ace for Tatum Horley. She's been excellent serving in this match. And that continues as she puts Portsmouth up by 3. She serves again from the right side. Cassiano went for the kill. Kept alive there by Mount Hope. Horley trying to set up Casey. And Portsmouth adds on to their lead. Or Mount Hope will get on the board and make it a 3-1 match here in the third set. Back and forth effort on that last point, but Mount Hope ends up coming on top. It looked like Portsmouth had, but on the contrary, as Mount Hope gets on the board early here in the third set after Portsmouth added 3 on the board. A few too many hits there for Mount Hope, and Portsmouth tacks on and makes it 4-1. Cassiano serving from the left. Great tracking play there by Stevenson of Mount Hope. Lehane going for the kill, and a phenomenal dig again by Ferreira. She had one earlier in this game against Lehane, and she adds another. One of the plays of the night. It does not end up in a point for Mount Hope, but still an exceptional effort there by Ferreira, the senior, against Lehane. But Mount Hope gets on the board again here and makes it a 5-2 Portsmouth lead. Durant subbing in here for Portsmouth. Brown with the serve. Casey tries to tap it over for the point. But Mount Hope will hit it out of bounds. Not playable for Portsmouth. And the Patriots will take advantage as they get the point and make it 6-2. Wilson serving from the right. Anderson checking in here for Portsmouth. (7-2) now, Portsmouth with the lead as they add on. Wilson again with the serve from the right. It's going to be another service error on her part. It's been tricky for her in this match, but Mount Hope is going to take over now. Mia Shaw serving from the right. Marisola tried to tap it over, but it was kept alive there by the Huskies. They find a way to get on the board again. This is now 7-4 Portsmouth. Excellent play there by Lahane. Mount Hope thought she was going for that ferocious kill at the net, but taps it over. The little top spin on that one. She rolls it over the net and makes it 8-4 Portsmouth. Palmer serving from the left. Now Hope furiously trying to keep it alive, but a few too many hits for the Huskies, and Portsmouth will get the point. They now lead 9-4. Still holding on to the serve with that 5-point advantage. They've proven they can be deadly when they can hold on to that serve for long periods of time in matches. Palmer again with the serve. And an ace for Palmer. Or it was tipped. Not a clean ace. It was tipped there by Mount Hope, but still, excellent serve by Palmer. Results in a point for the Patriots. They now hold a 10-4 advantage. Palmer again serving from the left side. She's been an excellent server in this match. And Palmer trying to make a phenomenal diving play, but could not do it as Mount Hope now takes over with the serve, down 10-5. Stevenson with the serve. Lane going for the kill. Tried a little trickery again and tried to tap it over. Tricked herself out a little bit as she hits the net. It's now 10-6 Portsmouth. Stevenson again with the serve from the right side. Phenomenal diving play by Julia Durant. She found a way to keep it alive with the dig. The ball was so close to the floor, but she reaches out, sprawling out, making the play. That results in a point for the Patriots. Mount Hope couldn't defend that great dig, and now Lahane serves from the right side. Great dig there by Lahane. Palmer hits it over. Rodriguez went for the kill. Anderson tries the kill. Cannot get it. But a mental error there by Reardon as she struggles to get it over the net. And Portsmouth pulling away here. They're up 12-6. Starting to gain that degree of separation as they hold a 6-point advantage over the Huskies. Lahane's serve brushes the net and gets over. And Reardon tried to track down the ball, but couldn't find a way to get it over. And Portsmouth pulling away a little bit. They lead by 7 now. Lahane serving yet again from the right. It's hit out of bounds there by the Huskies. It's now 14-6. You could sense a timeout incoming from Mount Hope with the momentum swing. Portsmouth leading 14-6. We'll be right back.
Fryer saved it, even though it didn't look like it was going to be not there. Ball, and Lucenti spots up and hits the three, the lefty.
Control possession. Back to Desmani, the jump shot.
We're back after the Mount Hope timeout. Portsmouth up by 8 here. Rodriguez sent it over a little too much as it travels out of bounds. and Portsmouth adds on to their lead. It is now a 9-point lead as they're up 15-6. Trying to keep the momentum going and the energy level up high as Lehane serves from the right side. Diving play there by Rodriguez and Mount Hope, who's been all over the court tonight. She's had a phenomenal match in this one, but couldn't get to the ball quick enough as Portsmouth takes advantage and gets the point. They now are up by 10. Lehane serving yet again from the right side. Cassiano trying to make a diving play on the ball, but fails to do so. And Mount Hope gets the point. They now trail by 9, 16-7. As we've seen both teams take over at points in this match, but Portsmouth has been a dominant force so far in the third set, but trying to keep that up here as Mount Hope has battled back and been a tough opponent throughout the entire course of this match. Orly sets it for Cassiano, goes for the kill, but kept alive there by Ferreira. Cassiano goes for the kill. Dig there by Shaw. Another point there for Portsmouth. They're up by 10, 17-7. Mount Hope having trouble not trying to hit it too many times, and it's been a key error for them. It's cost them a decent chunk of points here in the third set as Anderson will serve from the right side for Portsmouth. Casey went for the kill. A little too much there for Mount Hope. It's now 18-7. Portsmouth up by 11. They've controlled the third set so far. Let's see if they can finish it out as Anderson on the serve. Now it's hit up into the stanchion here. And the ball is now stuck. It looks like we'll need a new ball. It'll be interesting to see how they award this point. No indication yet from the official. And it looks like Portsmouth's going to get the point there. They'll be up 18-7. But a miscue on the serve from Anderson from the left side. She couldn't reach the net. It's going to be a service error for her. Mount Hope trailing by 10 yet again. They're down 18-8. Struggled to keep up with Portsmouth in the third set. But they get another point here as Wilson on the dive. Couldn't find a way to get it over. Needed a little bit of help but could not get it as Mount Hope now trails by 9. Casey going for the kill, and she gets it to go. She brings the point home there for Portsmouth as it's back to a 10-point lead. Marisola subbing back in here for the Patriots. They're up by 10. Rodriguez went for the kill, and that causes Portsmouth to be a little frantic. She hit it over with a little fire, and that makes it a 9-point deficit for Mount Hope. Rodriguez on the serve from the right. Portsmouth trying to chase it down as Horley tries to make a sliding play. But a little out of reach for her. The ball was traveling out of bounds quickly. And Mount Hope is now down by 8, 19-11. Rodriguez again with the serve from the right side. Seemed like the official hit the whistle by accident there. We'll redo the point. Portsmouth still up 19-11. Great play by Casey, but another phenomenal effort there by Savignon to keep it alive. One of the best plays we've seen all night. Great block there by Casey. The tall presence at the net for Portsmouth is paying dividends. Cassiano goes for the kill. Tip there by Savignon, who's distraught after the play, and Portsmouth gets the point, 20-11. A phenomenal effort by Savignon to keep it in with a diving play. And then Casey doesn't flinch at the net as she blocks it without hesitation, putting Portsmouth up 20-11. Cassiano with a serve. Marisola goes for the kill. Kept alive there by Ferreira. Hits the stanchion yet again, the second time in this game. And Portsmouth will get the point. They're now up 10 yet again, 21-11. They're closing in on a third set victory, but Mount Hope's going to try and fight back. Hit directly at the net by Mia Shaw, the freshman. And Portsmouth now just 3 points shy of a third set victory. They're up 22-11. Cassiano serves from the right side. Great block again there by Casey. Her second block with purpose in this match, and that helps Portsmouth get a 23-11 lead. Just 2 points away from a victory in the third set, in which they have dominated. Have received a little pushback from Mount Hope, but have pulled away as of late. Great serve there by Cassiano, but a little too much as it travels out of bounds. That makes it a 23-12 Portsmouth lead. As Mount Hope is going to play a little desperate here in the third set, just trying to stay alive and withstand the storm from Portsmouth as they try to close out this set. Brown with the serve, but a costly error from Jillian Brown, the sophomore, as she hits it into the net. It's going to be a service error for her, and it's 24-12 Portsmouth. Set point here for the third set for Portsmouth, as Wilson had the serve. Kept alive by Horley. Marisola pushes it over. Great play there by number 13 of Mount Hope, Mia Shaw. As that makes it 24-13 Portsmouth. And it'll be set point yet again as Mount Hope trails by 11, and that's going to do it for the third set. Portsmouth comes clawing back after losing the first set, and they win set number 3 by a score of 25-13. Mount Hope fought hard in that third set, but Portsmouth was too much to handle, and they win set number 3. They now hold a 2-1 lead in sets over Mount Hope. We'll take a quick break and be right back for tonight's match. But before that, just want to make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to have football also coming up in this Fall 2 hybrid season. So stay tuned for more girls volleyball and football. But we'll be right back after a quick break, and we'll be ready for the fourth set. We're back for the start of the fourth set here in Portsmouth. Portsmouth coming off a 25-13 victory in the third set. They'll try and build some momentum off of that and try and get a win here in the fourth set. But it's been somewhat of an instant classic so far. The first two sets were excellent. Portsmouth pulled away in the third set. But Mount Hope still fought hard, still made it very difficult for Portsmouth to win that set. So we'll see what transpires here in set number 4. Portsmouth rolling here with Marisola, Lahane, Anderson, Cassiano, Casey, Horley, and the libero Wilson to begin the fourth set. We'll wait for the ref to get ready for the fourth set here. As it looks like Portsmouth will begin the set with the serve, and they will, as Tatum Horley will serve from the right side. Ferreira going for the kill. Great dig there by Wilson, tapped over by Casey. It's been very hard to defend at the net, and Portsmouth starts the fourth set off great with a first point as they are now up 1-0. Horley again with the serve. Another phenomenal block by Casey. She's had 3 phenomenal blocks in this one that have really helped this team score some points, but they're going to need one here. A great effort there by Mount Hope as they tie things up at 1 apiece. Got a great net presence throughout the night with Rodriguez and Reardon up there at the front of the net. Mia Shaw compliments them as well. Definitely impressive. They have 2 phenomenal freshmen at the net, and Mount Hope scores again off the serve. Makes it a 2-1 lead. Mount Hope again with the serve. Savignon from the right. Kept alive by Wilson. That looked like Cassiano, rather. Tipped by Horley. Kept alive by Wilson. Horley dives again to try and keep it alive. But the extraordinary effort was not enough as Mount Hope takes a 3-1 lead. Savignon again serving from the right. She put a little too much on that one as it travels out of bounds. And Portsmouth now down by 1, 3-2. Cassiano serving here for Portsmouth from the left side. Marisola trying to get the kill. Little too much after the hit from Savignon as Mia Shaw tried to put it over. Traveling sideways, but could not do just that as Portsmouth ties things up at 3 apiece. Cassiano serving again from the left side. Tipped by Casey, and then Horley hits it over to Wilson. Lane goes for the kill. The little topspin. Punch by Horley, but it travels out of bounds. She couldn't redirect it to help Portsmouth as they now trail by 1, 4-3. Julia Durant subbing in here for the Patriots. Rodriguez with the serve from the right. And Mount Hope building some momentum as of late. They're now up 5-3. Rodriguez again from the right. She serves. Lahane goes for the kill. But Mount Hope adds another here. As they get the kill to go, it is now 6-3. As they hold a 3-point advantage after starting a little slow in the fourth set. Rodriguez again from the right, and an ace for the freshman, Hannah Rodriguez, who's been exceptional in tonight's match. We're going to have a substitution on the floor. McDonald subs in, trying to help on that serve defense she's known for. Wilson tries to keep it alive and punch it in, but can't do just that, as Portsmouth has been really thrown off with Rodriguez serves, and they now trail 8-3. Portsmouth going to call a timeout and try and settle things down. We'll be right back after the timeout. We're back after the Portsmouth timeout. Going to try and calm things down as they trail by 5. Now Hope really taking over and add another. A great tip at the net by Reardon, the senior, and she puts Mount Hope up 9-3. Rodriguez yet again serving from the right side. Lahane goes for the kill. Just a little too much. She hits that ball really hard, but just a little too much as it traveled out of bounds. And Mount Hope makes it a 10-3 lead. Portsmouth desperate for a point. Stevenson able to get it over. Diving dig there by Wilson. Horley pushes it over. Stevenson. Dig there by McDonald. Marisola tries to tap it over, but it gets a hit right back to her as Reardon is red hot. But the ball is kept alive somehow. Whistle by the official. It seemed like the point was over. We'll see if we have some clarification here. Coach Zabel trying to get some clarification here from the official. And we'll see what happens after that crazy sequence. Looks like they'll redo the point. Mount Hope holds a 10-3 lead. But makes it 11-3 as they get a point after one of the weirdest sequences we've seen of the night. Mount Hope up by 8. Rodriguez yet again with the serve from the right. And Portsmouth has been terrorized after Rodriguez has been serving. They somehow can't seem to settle down as they're down by 9, but trying to pick each other up and stay in this one. But yet another miscue as it's hit out of bounds, and Mount Hope now is a 10-point advantage. They lead 13-3 over Portsmouth. It seems like it'll never end, but Rodriguez yet again from the right side. Lahane tries to tap it over and gets a point to go. Megan Lahane gets a much-needed point, and the burden is slightly lifted off Portsmouth's shoulders. They now trail 13-4. Portsmouth trying to get the monkey off their back here in the fourth set. Wilson serving from the right. And Mount Hope adds another on the board. They're up 14-4. Ferreira with the serve. But a little too much there for Marisol as she tried to tip it back. And that makes it 15-4. Mount Hope, they have dominated the fourth set as they lead by 11. Portsmouth trying to overcome the deficit 1 point at a time. Certainly not an easy task here. As Stevenson goes for the kill, the junior puts it into the corner with authority. And she makes it 16-4. Mount Hope not hitting the cruise control button just yet. Still attacking with full force. Lahane tries the kill, but again, a little too much. Put a little too much heat on that one as she has a couple times tonight, and everything is swinging towards Mount Hope. They have all the momentum right now. They lead 17-4, and Portsmouth is going to snap out of their funk quickly, or this fourth set seems unlikely to win, as Mount Hope has dominated here in the fourth set. But a timeout on the floor here for Portsmouth. We'll be right back. We're back after the timeout. Ferreira with the serve from the right for Mount Hope. Lahane going for the kill. Kept alive. Orley sends it over. Stevenson gets help from the net to get it over. Lahane tries to tap it over but could not. And that is hit out of bounds. And Portsmouth needing the point, and they get it. They finally get on the board yet again as they now trail 17-5. Portsmouth trying to take advantage of the serve here. Palmer serving from the left. Stevenson goes for the kill aggressively. And great patience there by Palmer to watch the ball go out of bounds. Looked like she was going to hit it. Hesitated a little and saw it go out of bounds. And Portsmouth slowly starting to creep back as they trail 17-6. Shaw tried to track it down. The little lateral movement and tap it over. The ball's a little too far in front of her as Portsmouth gets another point. They're down by 10, 17-7. Palmer from the right side. Dig there by Wilson. Corley tracks it down. Lahane goes for the kill. Couldn't get it right over the net. It hits a little stanchion, and Mount Hope gets the point. Mount Hope with that 18-7 lead and make it 19-7. They're pretty far out in front in this fourth set after dropping the last two sets. Shaw with the serve from the left, and Mount Hope takes advantage. Tipped out of bounds there by Portsmouth. Is now 20-7 Mount Hope, and the Huskies are closing in on a fourth set victory. Portsmouth will need a furious comeback to somehow salvage this fourth set, which seems lost as of right now. But they're able to get on the board there as they make it 20-8. Megan Lahane serving from the right side. Stevenson's been a factor at the net, and she contributes in that point, helping the Huskies get on the board. They now lead 21-8. Stevenson on the serve from the left, but a service error for her, and that'll make it 21-9 Mount Hope. Casey serving there for Portsmouth. Service error for her on that serving attempt. And that makes it 22-9 Mount Hope. A surprising fourth set. Mount Hope trying to close it out while Portsmouth tries to stay alive. Cassiano goes for the kill. Great dig there by Shaw. Cassiano taps it over. Great block there by Morgan Casey, who has been a block machine at the net. That's her fourth key block of the night. She seems impossible to defend at the net. It's really helped this team at the net with a couple of key blocks in this one. That makes it 22-10 as Portsmouth tries to stave off losing this fourth set as they trail by 12. Hit into the net, and it's now 22-11. Portsmouth down by 11. They're gonna need to string together consecutive points here to somehow stay alive. Cassiano going for the kill. He can't get it as the Huskies watch it travel out of bounds. Portsmouth's had a little trouble putting away the kills tonight. Definitely not as easy as that match against Tolman we saw in their last home match. And with a out-of-control serve, that makes it 23-12 as Portsmouth will now take over the serve. Mount Hope just 2 points away from a fourth set victory. We've seen Portsmouth try and correct their errors as of late as Durant serves from the left. Lahane tracks it down and tips it over. Lahane going for the kill. She gets stuffed, but a deflection off of two Huskies that touches the ground, and Portsmouth gets the point. Now down by 10, 23-13. Trying to stay calm and make something of this fourth set, which has been the ultimate struggle for them so far in this match. The Huskies trying to somehow keep it alive. That's going to be a double contact as Shaw had to hit it. And Portsmouth gets another point. They now trail by single digits, down by 9, 23-14. As Durant serves from the left. Gets a little help from the net. And Portsmouth gaining a little momentum here. They're down by 8, 23-15. Durant serving yet again from the left. Casey goes for the kill, and she gets it to go. Little too much for Stevenson to handle for Mount Hope. And Mount Hope looked like they had the fourth set in the bag, but Portsmouth has stormed back, and they now trail by 7. We'll see if they can make something happen here as we close out the fourth set. We're back after the Mount Hope timeout, and Portsmouth can't take advantage of the serve that travels out of bounds, and it is now set point for set number 4 as Mount Hope has a 24-16 lead over Portsmouth. They're 1 point shy from tying this match up at 2 sets apiece. Portsmouth, their last hope to try and send it to only 4 sets. And they keep the point alive there from the effort by Lehane. It's now 24-17, Mount Hope. The libero Anna Wilson serves from the right. Stevenson going up high for the kill. And a diving play there by Horley, but her effort was not enough. Stevenson came alive in the 4th set, and she helps put away set number 4 by a score of 25-17. Mount Hope controlled the majority of that 4th set. Portsmouth showed a little life at the end, but just not enough, as we will head to a 5th set between Portsmouth and Mount Hope. We'll have the end of this match. It's been a thriller here in Portsmouth, and we'll see who comes out on top as we prepare for the final set.
Fryer saved it, even though it didn't look like it was going to be not there. Ball, and Lucenti spots up and hits the three, the lefty.
Control possession. Back to Desmondi, the jump shot.
We're back for the start of the final set. It'll come down to the 5th set. Mount Hope won the first set by a score of 26-24. Portsmouth stormed back with 2 straight set victories, 25-21 in the second and 25-13 in the third. And then Mount Hope was able to stay alive and avoid defeat with a 25-17 4th set victory. It'll come down to the 5th set, the first to 15, as we'll find out who comes on top in what has been an excellent pound-for-pound match here tonight between the Huskies of Mount Hope and the Patriots of Portsmouth. Portsmouth will start out with the serve here as Horley serves from the right. And Portsmouth strikes first. They draw first blood in the first set after the Horley serve, and they'll take a 1-0 lead here. Horley keeps it alive. Lahane sends it over. Great dig there by Lahane. She falls to the ground. Cassiano went for the kill. And a double hit there from Portsmouth. And Mount Hope draws even at 1 apiece here. Durant went for it at the net. And Portsmouth now trailing 2-1 as Savignon serves from the left. Stoppage here from the official. Savignon with the serve from the right. Lahane going for the ferocious kill, but hits it into the net. She's had a little trouble with her patented kill in this one. Trying to fight that off as Portsmouth now trails 3-1. Savignon serving yet again from the right side. Tip by Durant after the serve. Great play to keep it alive by Lahane. Lahane keeps it alive again here. Durant going for the kill. And Portsmouth gets back on the board. They now trail 3-2. Cassiano now serves from the left side as Portsmouth tries to draw even at 3 apiece. And they do just that. It's now tied at 3. We'll see who lasts in this battle with a lot of tension so far. Cassiano serving again from the left side. That serve had a little too much on it. It travels out of bounds. Great patience by Mount Hope to watch the serve. And they now take a 1-point lead by a score of 4-3. Rodriguez from the right. Lahane goes for the kill. Great play there by Ferreira to keep it in. Lahane tries to tap it over. Tremendous dig there by Stevenson. Horley dives out, makes the play. Lahane sends it over. And a great rally from both teams. We've seen 2 of them so far in this 5th set, and Portsmouth comes out on top as they tie it up at 4 apiece. Anna Wilson, the libero, with the serve from the right. She gets a little help from the net and gets it over. And Portsmouth couldn't quite get it over after a couple of hits. And they now trail by 1. Mount Hope has the serve now. They lead 5-4. Abigail Ferreira with the serve from the right. Durant goes for the kill, but couldn't get the swing to go. And Mount Hope takes advantage. They now lead 6-4. Ferreira again serving from the right side. Lahane goes for the furious kill. Great dig to keep it alive by Savignon. Anderson goes to the kill. Can't get the point to go in favor of the Patriots as she hits it out of bounds. And Mount Hope creating a little separation as they hold a 3-point advantage by a score of 7-4. Ferreira again from the right. And Portsmouth struggling again here as Durant tried to track it down, but couldn't get it over the net, and Mount Hope holds a 4-point lead. They're up 8-4. It's a race to the finish, 1st to 15 here in the final set. Let's take a quick break and be right back. We're back after the timeout. Portsmouth trailing by 4 here. As Marisola subs in for the Patriots, Abigail Ferreira with the serve yet again from the right side. Lahane watches it closely as it passes the line and goes out of bounds, and Portsmouth now down 8-5 as they try and climb back in the 5th set. Down by 3. In desperate need of some points to try and tie things up as Marisola serves from the left. She gets it over. Great effort play to keep it alive for Mount Hope. Diving play by Horley. Wilson tried to keep it alive but could not, and Mount Hope benefits off of some extraordinary efforts at the net to keep it alive after the ball hit the net. And they now hold a 4-point lead. They're up 9-5, 6 points away from a victory, but Portsmouth trying not to let that happen here tonight. As Shaw with the serve. Lehane taps it over. Little top spin there. But Mia Shaw, the freshman, hits it right into the net, giving Portsmouth an opportunity with the serve to try and pounce on it and seize it as they're down by 3. They're trailing 9-6. Lehane serving from the right. Able to get it over. But it just grazes the reach of the outstretched arms of Tatum Horley. Portsmouth fails to get a point. Would have really helped them. They now trail 10-6 as Stevenson serves from the left. And the point's going to go toward Mount Hope. They now lead 11-6, just a few points shy of a victory in this match. Portsmouth down by 5. Stevenson from the left serving. And a double hit there by Portsmouth as Anderson hit the net, tried to hit it yet again. Not allowed as Mount Hope holds a 6-point lead, gaining a lot of the momentum. They lead by 6, and they're only 3 away from a victory here tonight. Portsmouth going to try and find a way to stay in this one. We'll be right back after the Portsmouth timeout. Grace Stevenson with the serve from the right side for the Huskies. Lehane. Cassiano went for the kill, and Portsmouth gets on top with a point. A much-needed point. They now trail 12-7. So we're gonna need to string together some consecutive points. Stay alive and fend off Mount Hope. Great diving play by Cassiano. And it's tipped over there by Horley, and Portsmouth gets the point. Great effort play there by Cassiano, who kept it alive. Tatum Horley helps out, as well as Morgan Casey, that contributes in a team effort type of point there for Portsmouth. They now trail by 4, 12-8. Anderson from the right. And it just misses for Lehane. She dives, but a little too far for her as the Patriots now trail 13-8. Down by 5 as Mount Hope just 2 points shy of a victory in this match, which has been a thrill to watch throughout the course of the night. Tipped over there by Horley. Palmer and Lehane go for the dig. Both went for it. Little miscommunication. And Portsmouth can't quite get it over the net as those two dove for it. And Mount Hope is 1 point away from a victory in tonight's match as they are up 14-8. Brown serving from the right. Portsmouth trying to stay alive as Casey taps it over. Cassiano going for the kill. Kept alive by Horley, but a diving effort is not enough for the Patriots as Mount Hope wins the 5th set by a score of 15-8 in what was an excellent match between both teams here in Portsmouth. But Mount Hope comes out on top as they win the final 2 sets and overall win the match 3-2. It was a thriller here tonight in Portsmouth, but the Patriots are not able to come out with a victory as Mount Hope is now 7-0 on the season, one of the hottest teams in the state as they start out with a perfect 7-0 record. Meanwhile, Portsmouth drops to 3-1 on the season. They lose their first game of the season, and they'll lose it here at home in the new gym to the Mount Hope Huskies. But that's going to do it for tonight's match. Portsmouth falling in this one. And Mount Hope on the road for their next couple of matches. They'll travel to Middletown and PCD after tonight's match. So this was critical for both teams. But Mount Hope needing this win here tonight. And they've already reached their halfway marker while Portsmouth still has a lot of matches left on the schedule. And their next match is going to be next Wednesday, April 7th. Patriots are going to take on Classical at 6:30. We'll have that one covered right here on WPHS Live. And we'll also have this weekend some football at JFK Memorial Stadium here in Portsmouth as the Patriots will take on LaSalle